Welcome, folks. I'm Jaby Koay, joined by ACHARA KIRK.
What's up?
And we're continuing on with The Boys, Season 1, Episode 3. This one is called Get Some. If you're watching this on YouTube, you're going to see a cut-down version of our reaction because we're only allowed to show you a limited amount of picture-in-picture. If you'd like to watch the whole thing along with us, uncut, uninterrupted, head over to our Patreon page, patreon.com/JabyKoay, where you can watch the show with us uncut, but you will need your own Amazon Prime subscription so you can open up the show in an adjacent window to our reaction, and it's like you're watching it with your two favorite pals from the internet. If you're watching this on Patreon already, thanks so much for supporting us here. If you're watching this on YouTube, please hit that subscribe button, bell icon, all notifications, and vote this up to let YouTube know you're enjoying what you're watching. All right, here we go. It's off the ceiling. Oh, it's off his face.
Ooh. I mean, I would take a shower or something. I don't know. Clean the human DNA off you. Blech.
Ugh.
Have the others come back yet, or is it just him? Oh, okay. They're cleaning it up.
Merci. It's on all the walls everywhere.
Yeah, what are you gonna do? Just blow the place up.
What are we gonna do with them?
We'll take care of it.
Tracking chip.
Already disabled. Sit down and relax, petit.
I always have to take a second to, like, understand what he said. Like, I have to play it in my head again.
And because they're not giving you subtitles.
Going home. I need clothes.
We'll get you clothes.
I want my clothes. Be right back.
Don't.
Frenchie will go with you.
Yeah.
Wait, what?
No.
You need supervision.
Where are you gonna stash it? Homelander can't find it.
We can slow the cunt down a bit.
Or what if you put it underwater, then Deep could find it. It's very sus. There are a lot of explosions happening in New York City right now. You know what I mean? Like,
It's New York City now.
The date rape girl, the victim, she saw that video on YouTube and she came forward to thank you.
This is Seth and Evan, and they have some brilliant ideas on how to capitalize on all the buzz.
Goodbye, Yellow Brick Road.
And hello, Starlight.
what the hell?
I'm fine with my old outfit. We're not. I have the right to choose how much of it I show. That is true. You do. You just won't be doing it in the 7, unless it is wrapped in that.
Oh my god. I'm like, it's like Britney Spears and everything. What does he see? Oh no. Smash. And this is why you go to a break room. A rage room. Just get it all out.
You're scaring me, Hugh. Talk to me.
Stop it.
What do you mean, stop it?
Stop it.
I've never told you how much I hate sitting on that couch staring at the TV like we're already dead. How much I fucking hate pizza rolls.
Now, you love pizza rolls.
When I was 7!
I feel bad for this dad.
Yeah.
I'm sorry.
He just doesn't know his kid anymore.
My father was a bipolar. One night when I was 10, he tried to smother me with a Hello Kitty duvet.
Oh my god.
It's, like, sad and hilarious at the same time. Jesus.
This guy is messed up.
So weird.
It's like he's trying to be like understanding.
Yeah, he's trying to relate.
It's just weird. I love how they're very oddly specific with the things in the dialogue in this show. What is this?
Oh, hell no.
We just dusted a soup.
Bullshit.
Translucent.
Well, come on, you lime-sucking smartass. How the hell did...
Now, we play this right. Bring down 7 and Vought at the same time.
Are you bringing Frenchie back? Because I can't work with that motherfucker.
Frenchie, no, I ain't seen him in years.
He's such a liar.
I forgot to give you these. Here. Those are your new talking points.
Oh, he's jealous of a baby.
I don't need these. I can sell my way into the military. Thank you.
Mr. Edgar wrote those personally. You're happy right now, huh? Are you a happy boy?
Ugh.
Yelling motherfucker!
There's water under the bridge.
You tell that to Mallory's grandkids.
Who is Mallory?
All right, look, both of you, knock it on the head now.
Whose ringtone
Rick to
is
break
that?
the tension. That's his wife.
It's Monique.
Baby, I just... you're right. You're right. I love you too.
He's trying not to laugh.
Who's this guy?
The new lad, Huey. Huey, mother's milk.
That's Popclaw, right? Adrian's girlfriend?
No one would notice that?
Yeah.
All right, let's get the bugs sorted and see for ourselves.
You know, we don't actually need to sneak in anything. Every smart TV in the house has a camera on. They probably have one in every room.
Even in the toilet?
No, Frenchie, not in the toilet. Look, I just need...
Oh, that's such a weird question.
He's really weird. I like him, though.
Hello, man. We're with Bryman Audio Visual. We got the new router. Yeah, I just need to sign on to your server in order to download the service package.
Yeah, sure.
You gonna high fuck that all day? Let's go.
Come on. What's there already?
What is it?
Nothing.
What?
This kid.
I was waiting for that one.
Thank you, guys.
Thank you. Ooh, excuse me, but...
He doesn't recognize him. Say you're a big fan. Move on. I don't know, man.
We met before?
No, this is him.
I meet a ton of people.
Come on, man. Excuse us, brother.
Yeah.
Don't act weird. Oh my god. Noob. Rude.
I think this is such an interesting angle about the show, is the superheroes training, because you never really see that.
It's true.
Except in stuff like Dragon Ball. Or Avatar. But like proper superhero films, you don't usually see it.
Homelander, Steve, shoes on 31.
All right, sit tight.
Elevators?
Oh.
Why would you do that?
He's gonna wipe it on him, isn't he?
God damn it. You know the drill. He shot at us first.
Does she get to do him?
Things I let you do to me.
Yeah. We're not even dating anymore.
Ooh, there was something there.
Yeah. I mean, that was pretty painfully clear.
Yeah.
Some people into weird shit, huh?
Compound V, where'd you put it?
Oh, you sure, babe? I mean, that stuff, it amps you up something fierce.
I have to win this thing. I don't want to be some washed up B-squatter.
Rude.
I'll come back to see you tomorrow after the race.
I have been getting my hair done so that we could finally stand up there together tomorrow.
Look, our time is gonna come, I promise. But I gotta get my leverage back first.
What the hell is Compound V?
Steroids for soups?
I thought it was the club, but...
Is she a porn star? Like, why is he afraid to be seen with her?
She is a soup as well, but she's like a washed up B-list.
Oh, I see.
Yeah.
Oh, gotcha. Because of those, like, erotic photos.
Yeah,
like,
so
it
she's
threw
probably
me.
been in, like, you know, sexier type of movies.
Can you work it out?
Well, I can run some tests, of course. But there's no way of knowing unless I try some myself.
We'll cross that bridge when we burn it. We gotta get some.
We'll cross that bridge when we burn it.
Yeah, I know.
So translucent. How the fuck did you pull that off?
When I had the detonator in my hand, I felt like a rush.
But that rush, Huey, it's no different than the shit A-Train shoots up. Everything comes with a price.
You tell him, Milk.
This is what we've waited for, the showdown. These men are extreme.
Yeah, like, if you got superheroes in the world, regular athletes are just like...
Yeah.
It's like watching infants. It's like,
yeah.
Like, all you'd want to watch is superheroes.
But you wouldn't even really be able to see it with a naked eye. You'd have to watch it in, like, super slow-mo or something.
I mean, that's what slow-mo cameras are for. That's why you have, like, replays.
Yeah. Oh. For the nipple chafing.
All right.
The newest member of the Seven, Starlight.
Let's hear it for my boy A-Train. You fucking cocksuckers.
He has so much contempt.
You know, that whole thing about Starlight's feminism from the two guys?
Yeah.
That feels very real.
Yeah.
You really dress the part. It's your old uniform, but I'm saving it for the new one.
Hey, Starlight, show us your tits.
No. Okay.
Why did we ever break up? You'd fallen for someone else? I don't think I could handle it.
Is that so?
We're different. Better together forever.
Okay.
He's really scary. How are they going to run the race? Is it just like round and round?
I mean, isn't that what they do in a relay race?
Yeah.
So.
For a second, I thought they were just going to run across, but like, how many times?
All right, Frenchie, find it. You're in the clear.
All right, let's go. Mission Impossible. Annie.
Annie, hi.
Huey?
You're Starlight.
Fucking hell, Huey. You know Starlight.
Can I buy you an overpriced beer?
Throw in some overpriced nachos?
Lead the way.
That would have been so bad.
Yeah.
Must have hid it somewhere else.
We'll fucking find it, Frenchie.
Or else he's already...
It was really nice to talk to someone who didn't know who I was. Once you're behind the scenes, it's different.
It's like you're trying so hard to just, like, be normal.
I know you're you and everything, but if you ever just wanted to, you know, get...
Would you like my number?
Yeah. Do I call you or do I just commit a crime?
Probably committing a crime would get me to you quicker.
See, I told you.
What?
Well, I mean, there's still more episodes to go, but as indicated so far, it doesn't seem like she's going to go, you know, break bad or anything.
I hope not. Uh-oh. He already took it. He's glitching.
We've got eyes on A-Train. He's totally jacked.
It's not too late.
She still has some. No? Is she gonna shoot some up too? But if they find out that he's cheating, then... Does he recognize him? No. Oh, he's the only one that's watching him. Keep your head in the game. He knows, doesn't he? Because he can x-ray his body.
So how the hell do you know Starlight?
Met on a park bench.
You get a number?
Got it.
Oh, shit.
What?
You can kind of see where this is going.
Oh, betrayal?
There's going to be a fight between Huey and Starlight because Huey wasn't being honest with her.
Yeah. Yeah, I mean, yeah, you can see where that's going to go. Uh-oh.
Knock, knock, knock. Come on.
You see that red case over there? I've been around long enough to know a fix kit when I see one. And she told A-Train that V's a slippery slope.
Yeah, exactly. Yep.
Oh, shit. What are they watching for? They're all studying it so intensely. Like, for what, though?
Rent, you said you would pay?
You can wait there if you want, but it's gonna take me a few minutes to write the check. I don't bite unless you want me to.
Okay, let's get that check.
You want a drink, Al?
It's going to come up about the internet, isn't it?
No, she's gonna kill him.
Alexi?
I like that. Like what you see. It's okay. A lot of guys have a superhero fantasy. You know, there is a world where we could come. I am gonna sit right here until the cops come.
She's going to suffocate him.
Yeah.
I can't breathe.
All right, hold on.
Oh, no.
Oh.
Yuck.
Yuck.
Ugh. That was nasty.
Yeah.
Fucking porpoise found this at the bottom of the harbor.
Oh.
They just declared war.
Ah! The plot thickens.
I was very upset seeing those brains, but another good episode.
Yes. Yes, that was definitely a lot.
Like,
death by ass smothering. Yep.
I mean, what a way to go.
It might be a dream come true for some people.
You could probably die like that without the superpowers. Involvement, you know, more pressure.
Let me crush your head like a watermelon.
The thing with regards to feminism was very interesting to me because I feel like there really are these notions of what feminism is, and it gets pushed out there, and it's like, this is what you have to subscribe to. This is how you have to dress. This is what you have to do with yourself and how you have to behave. Otherwise, you're not a feminist. Otherwise, you're not a woman.
Yeah.
And likewise on the male side, but I feel like women get hit with it harder for some odd reason. And it's like, if you don't subscribe to this particular ideology and walk this particular walk, you're not a woman. I heard this interesting notion in a podcast. Now, albeit this is from a conservative source, so it's like I took it with a grain of salt. But this notion in the podcast was expressed that men are afraid to be macho, women are afraid to be feminine, for all intents and purposes, right? And it's like there are these ideas that are being put out there in order to counter what has long been out there. But like, oftentimes we're going from one extreme to the other, and it's like, now show off your whole body and that makes you a feminist. And I just thought that was interesting because it wasn't coming from females, it was coming from two guys.
Exactly.
It's like people don't question it, they just see everyone else parroting it and then they go with it, just as much like the little girl's like, oh, I'm gonna save up money for your new outfit, which came from two guys. I'm not ragging against feminism or the idea of a girl wearing whatever she wants. I'm not even like, I'm just questioning the root of everything that we end up subscribing to because we see everyone else doing it and we parrot it as well.
Well, the thing that made me think of actually was like Britney Spears and female pop stars that I've heard of and stuff like that. There's this idea of what you're supposed to put out there, you know, like especially when you're trying to maybe like graduate from doing cute kind of teeny bopper stuff and suddenly you're trying to transition into being a grown-up, and one way of doing that is showing more skin and whatnot. And I feel like there is this notion that sex sells, right?
Well, yeah.
Obviously. And
I mean, the biggest websites on the planet are...
Yeah. I mean, it's been happening for a really long time. And so I just felt icky watching that because you know that this kind of stuff happens all the time where maybe people are telling young female artists like, you need to dress sexier, undo another button, or wear this sexy outfit or that. Like, it's going to be good for ratings and that. And then she just feels like she has no control over her own body.
Right.
You know, like, it's fine if you want to wear that outfit, then by all means wear that outfit, more power to you. But she didn't want to. And that was the thing that was just really troubling to me. And she's just kind of coming to terms with the fact that she has very little control in this. It's like, well, you can wear whatever you want, but you can't be in the 7. And it's just like,
With regards to those guys who are heckling, or just like catcalling, whatever you want to call it, I feel like those kinds of phrases can be be thrown at you, even if you're wearing a burqa. It almost doesn't matter. Like, there are assholes out there that are going to say asshole things because that's how they're built. That's what they think they can just do that, and they're not going to suffer any consequences as a result of it.
Yeah.
It's easy to make a connection when you watch that between dressing this way and you're going to get catcalled this way, and I think that there is a possibility of that. I'm not going to deny that. I would be stupid not to, but I feel like there's guys out there who would say those kinds of things anyway to someone who's in more conservative wear.
I felt her pain when, you know, she's there with the little girl.
That's what made it much worse, yeah.
Yeah, and she's wearing the old outfit, and she's kind of like representative of her more innocent self. And then
her truer self.
Her truer self,
Yeah.
exactly. And then those two guys are saying these things about her body, which like completely unsolicited from her, right? And
wildly inappropriate.
And yes, very much so. And she can't even do anything about it because she wants to go over there and be like, hey, like, you know, I don't know what she was going to do, but she wanted to do something. And it was especially important for her to do that in front of the girl because the message is like, oh, Starlight empowers women and, you know, feminism and all that. And then in that moment, she's not even allowed to defend herself because it's bad for ratings.
I think you can take that a step further beyond this whole, feminine conversation or what women have to deal with or what Britney Spears had to deal with. You can take it a step further and just say that this is what you have to deal with when you're in the limelight.
Sure, yeah.
It's like you will get called things, you will get made fun of, you'll get attacked. And the moment you respond, you're the jerk, you're the asshole, you're the mean one, you're punching down. It's like, and you can't do anything. You're getting attacked all the time, all the live long day. And it's just sort of expected of you to just deal with it. Like you should be, don't do this if you don't want to deal with it. And it's like, that's very short-sighted because no one can prepare you for the amount that you have to deal with all the time, every single day.
Yeah.
And, you know, every now and then it gets to someone like myself. You know, you get comments all the time and it can just wear you down to the point where one comment from someone who thinks they're being innocent will be the thing that you unleash all of your anger and rage on, that you've just been like kind of tucking away for a long, long time, you know, and I can see her blowing up on someone, kind of like she did with those two guys who were taking advantage of the young girl. I can see her blowing up at a certain point because she keeps bottling it up. She's being controlled by, for all intents and purposes, you know, the protection of her reputation and the reputation of Voight, or whatever it's called.
Vought, yeah.
Vought, the Seven.
Yeah.
So to speak. Even though it's kind of predictable where the relationship is going between Huey and Starlight, or Annie. I like the chemistry that they have together.
Yeah.
It's very natural. It works. It fits. The new guy in the show, what's his name?
Mother's Milk.
Mother's Milk. I'm on the fence about him. In the very first scene, I was like, oh, he's kind of cool. But then as it went on, I'm like, okay, I don't know about him. Just
what do you mean you don't know about him?
acting-wise.
Oh, okay.
Just acting-wise. It's like, this might sound weird. It feels like he's intensely channeling Denzel Washington.
Oh.
And I'm like, okay. So then all I'm seeing is like Denzel Washington, an imitation of Denzel Washington. Does that make sense?
I see where you're going with that, but I don't actually see it myself.
As someone who's watched like a few Denzel Washington movies, the thing about it is I get it because Denzel Washington has had a profound impact on just the acting community in general. He is one of the greatest actors of all time. I understand, but it's hard for me to see past that. And I'm like, okay, I have a very analytical brain, and so I'm just trying to turn that part of my brain off and just say, shut up, voice in your head, just enjoy the show for what it is.
Right.
But you know, but like sometimes when I'm watching him, I'm like, I'm seeing Denzel again. But there wasn't
necessarily a bad thing.
Well, sure. But it kind of pulls me out a little bit. But I did really like the scene at the van when Huey was explaining, you know, how he felt when he had the trigger in his hand.
Yeah.
And Mother's Milk's response to it. I just thought that was a nice little dialogue. Like he's got shining moments in the show where I like him. It's just that there are certain moments where I get kind of yanked out because I'm seeing a Denzel Washington imitation.
Sure.
For me personally. Okay, I apologize if that offends anyone for some odd reason.
I liked him. I thought he was a cool character, and like the team's coming together now. Everyone's kind of got their individual skills.
Mm-hmm.
So I kind of like the ragtag band of the boys, I guess, that's coming together, and like we're starting to see, like you said, the trajectory of where the story is going to go. Probably Huey and Annie are gonna start seeing each other, but then she's gonna feel awfully betrayed when she finds out that he's with that group, and they're not gonna understand. She's gonna be like, why are you doing this?
It's gonna blow up.
It's gonna blow up, but I am excited to see how far they're able to take this because now the Seven know what's up. So it's kind of like, it's only a matter of time before everything comes to a head.
I'm having one of those questions in my brain of like, how do you continue this going for several seasons? Because
yeah,
the thing about it is it feels like it's ramping up so quickly in these first 3 episodes. I'm like, how does this not wrap up in a couple more episodes? This is crazy, like that there's so much more story to be had. It makes me both excited and cautiously optimistic, a little bit apprehensive. I'm like, okay, how are you going to keep me entertained for all 8 episodes? Is that even possible?
Yeah.
You know, given how much has been accomplished in these first 3 already, like already the war has been declared. They found Translucent's body way quicker than I thought they were going to. I didn't think that was going to come up for another episode or 2, if at all.
I figured that they would put it in the ocean, and then, I mean, like, what else could you do with it? Because his body can't be destroyed. So, I mean, I guess it was smart to just send a message and just kind of be aggressive, be defensive by being aggressive, I guess.
Defensive by being offensive.
Yeah. That's exactly what I mean. But it's interesting, and I want to see kind of where they take it next and what happens with that drug. You know, is that going to be something that they're going to then, you know, spill the beans on?
One thing they established is that the Wonder Woman-esque lady cannot fly because she had to take the elevator. And they further illustrated just how bottled up, you know, Homelander feels, that he killed the guy like that. He's just looking for something to do all the time, right? And he just murdered the guy when he didn't have to. He could have taken him in.
Well, it also shows his extreme contempt for, like, normies, as it were, like regular human beings. Because he was even saying, like, who are they that they can control us when they're basically gods, right?
To take it even further, though, you're seeing how even she's afraid of him.
Yes. And he's psychotic. He's all like, if I ever find out that you love someone else, I don't know how I would take it. I'm like, oh gosh, that feels abusive and threatening.
He's certainly a control freak.
Yeah.
He's certainly very possessive.
I bet she regrets dating him.
Well, I mean, you're in a club that's very, very small.
Well, yeah, it's like, it's not like regular people can really understand what you're going through. So, I mean, it's kind of like celebrities dating celebrities, right? So,
yeah,
I get it.
What does Mother's Milk bring to the team? Why did Butcher need him in the team? Did they establish why?
The interesting thing that they're doing with this show, which I guess they do a lot of in movies and shows and stuff, is like they just put you right in the middle, right? So what we know is they have a history, right? And they've all worked together. I'm curious about this whole Mallory incident because it came up in episode 2 as well, and I think it was someone at the CIA or some sort of case that's super closed and they can't access it right now. So something must have happened. They all must have worked together in the past.
Something went wrong.
Yeah, something went wrong. I'm not entirely sure what Milk brings to the team, but I feel like they all just kind of balance each other out.
Okay.
You know what I mean?
I just wasn't sure if I missed it. Like
He seems to be like maybe more of like the psych guy, where he can understand people's motivations and stuff, because he figured out that Popclaw was a user,
right? That's true.
From what she said. I mean, it was pretty obvious to me, at least, when she's all like, "Oh, babe, it's a slippery slope. You know, don't do it." She sounded like a recovering addict,
right?
And so,
no, you're right. He's the one that spotted the junkie's box.
Yeah, and he also kind of could look at Huey and understand internal turmoil that he was going through. So I guess that's his special skill.
Sure.
Kind of like how Translucent's like, actually, my special skill is reading people.
Yeah.
You know,
no, sure, that makes sense. No, you're right. Thank you. Overall, I like the episode. And I'm looking forward to episode 4.
Yeah.
So hopefully you guys enjoyed that reaction and discussion. If you haven't already, please hit that subscribe button, bell icon, all notifications, and vote this up to let YouTube know you're enjoying what you're watching. And if you're watching this on Patreon already, thanks so much for supporting us here. I'm Jaby Koay. This is
ACHARA KIRK.
Peace out.